Welcome to the first ever Diecast Indycar League race. Here at St. Petersburg, let's take a look at your front row. Starting on pole is the rookie for Dale Coyne Racing, Jacob Abel. And to his outside, Paulo Award. Row number 2, Alex Pillow and Connor Daly. Row 3, Kiffin Simpson and rookie Louis Foster. Really good effort for the rookies in qualifying. Row 4, 2 stars, Scott Dixon and Colton Herta. And then in row 5, we got Alexander Rossi and Nolan Siegel, rounding out your top 10. Row 6, Stingray Robb and Marcus Erickson. Row 7, a big story here. Penske did not qualify good at all. Joseph Newgarden and Scott McLaughlin starting 13th and 14th. And their teammate Will Power here in 15th. And in row 8 to his outside, Graham Rahal. Row number 9, we have Christian Lundgaard and Kyle Kirkwood. And row 10, in last place, is Christian Rasmussen. 15 laps here at St. Petersburg today. We'll see who takes the first race of the Diecast IndyCar League. Now, let's get my second channel going. All right.
Another thing Storm doesn't like, walking.
All right, fine, we'll go back. Come on. He's so kind to everybody. You gotta take care of him, so we'll see what season.
Welcome to the first ever race of the Diecast IndyCar League. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Starting on pole today is the rookie for Dale Coyne Racing, Jacob Abel, and to his outside for Arrow McLaren, it's Paulo Award. Row 2 for Chip Ganassi Racing, Alex Pillow, and for Juncos Hollinger Racing, Connor Daly. Row 3, Kiffin Simpson for Chip Ganassi, and to his outside, the other rookie in the field, Louis Foster for Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan Racing. Great qualifying effort for the rookies. Row 4, 2 stars of the IndyCar League, Scott Dixon for Chip Ganassi, and the first Andretti Andretti Global car, Colton Herta. Running out your top 10 is Alexander Rossi for Ed Carpenter Racing, and Nolan Siegel for Arrow McLaren. Row 6, Stingray Robb for Juncos, and Marcus Erickson for Andretti. Row 7, we find Team Penske, Joseph Newgarden and Scott McLaughlin. Team Penske did not qualify good at all today for St. Pete. Row 8 is the other Penske car, Will Power, and Graham Rahal, namesake for Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing. Row 9 is Christian Lundgaard, the last Arrow McLaren car, and Kyle Kirkwood for Andretti Global. And rounding out your field, starting 19th today, is Christian Rasmussen for Ed Carpenter Racing. So here at St. Pete, it's going to be 15 laps, and we'll see who takes the first ever Diecast IndyCar League race on the streets of St. Petersburg, Florida. Jacob Abel, Paulo Award, bring the field to green. IndyCar Series Racing is underway. wide for the lead. Jacob Abel leads the first ever lap. But here comes a push. Alex Palou goes to the front, followed by Kiffin Simpson. Top 5 separated by not that much here as they go through the first couple of quarters. A lot of battling going on throughout the field. But it's Alex Palou leading the way for now. Here on lap number 2. Still Palou out in front. Here comes his teammate Kiffin Simpson. All the Ganassi cars are flocking their way to the front. The rookies are really running good here today. Abel and Foster not falling back like I expected them to. They're actually running up in the front, but still Alex Palou in the lead. As Ganassi now goes to the lead, we're going to be 3 wide for the lead here. Kiffin Simpson, Pato O'Ward, Alex Palou. Lap 2 is led by Kiffin barely, but Pato goes to the front. O'Ward pushed clear. Foster goes to second. And here comes Abel trying to pass Kiffin Simpson. Then Palou and Dixon running 5th and 6th. Here's Herta and that's Stingray Rob battling for 7th along with Nolan Siegel. Then Scott McLaughlin and Alexander Rossi battling each other. Connor Daly and Will Power. Marcus Erickson and Joseph Newgarden now next. And then Lundgaard, Kirkwood, and Rasmussen and Rahal battling for last. But right now, O'Ward out in front of the field. Here on lap number 3. Battle going on now for P3. It's Jacob Abel and Kiffin Simpson. And it looks like Kiffin will lose out to Abel. But it's O'Ward leading Foster. And here comes Louis Foster to the outside of Pato O'Ward. Lap 4. Here comes Jacob Abel to the inside of Pato O'Ward. Louis Foster and O'Ward get kicked out. And here's Kiffin Simpson, Jacob Abel. 3 wide here on lap 4. O'Ward actually keeps the lead. Here comes Stingray Rob and Scott McLaughlin to the fray. As we got a 3 wide battle here between Alexander Rossi, Nolan Siegel, and Will Power. And Siegel wins out. Power splits Rossi. Here comes Marcus Erickson, going by Connor Daly. Joseph Newgarden and Kyle Kirkwood battling in the back. And then Lundgaard, Rasmussen, and Rahal are battling for P last at the moment. But it's Pato O'Ward in the lead. 3 wide back there. Newgarden, Kirkwood, and Connor Daly. And Will Powers looking underneath Nolan Siegel and Colton Herta. Scott McLaughlin's going to win the battle between him and Stingray. 3 wide here for 4th. And that battle is going to be won by Scott Dixon. Battle for the lead. Jacob Abel takes the lead. Kiffin Simpson, Pato O'Ward fall back, but it's Abel out in front. Lap 5 will be led by Kiffin Simpson. He gets sideways. Simpson's got a big enough push from Pato O'Ward. As here's Louis Foster and Alex Palou. Right here, Scott Dixon, Jacob Abel battling for 5th and 6th. Battle for 7th as well. Scott McLaughlin, Stingray Rob battling each other. Battle for the back of the top 10, Colton Herta, Will Power, Nolan Siegel. Here on lap number 5. Kyle Kirkwood joins that fray, as there's still this battle going on for last between Lundgaard, Rahal, and Rasmussen. Now they're finally catching some people and trying to pass people. Joseph Newgarden is falling deep in the field. Not a good race for him so far. Same with Connor Daly, and Connor started up in the front as well. Siegel, Herta, Power, that's for the back of the top 10. McLaughlin, Stingray, Dixon, and Abel are starting to fall off the lead battle. But it's Kiffin Simpson in the lead right now. Here's Louis Foster to his outside. And we got a three-way battle for third between Pato, Pelot, and Jacob Abel, who's really making a name for himself today. Here's Louis Foster. Now Kiffin Simpson to the lead with Pato O'Ward, Scott Dixon, and Louis Foster as we begin lap number 7. O'Ward to the outside. Dixon's going to go and help Pato. Pato versus Simpson. Pelot, then Abel, Rob, and McLaughlin 3 wide. Herta, Power next, then Nolan Siegel. Here's we're almost halfway through the running here at St. Petersburg. Let's see what'll happen here. And whoa, Kyle Kirkwood almost spun in the back. He and Rossi make contact. McLaughlin now up into the top 5. What a run for Scotty Mack as he's passing people. And here comes Will Power to the front as well. Looking like we're going to go 4 wide for the lead. No, we don't. Louis Foster, Pato O'Ward to the lead. Scott Dixon all alone. Foster leads that lap. Lap number 8 begins. Here's O'Ward, and he's going to be split by Kiffin Simpson and Louis Foster. Whoa, Louis Foster gets sideways. Top 4. All right here. Look at that pass. Alex Pelot getting by 3 cars. Getting by Rob, Power, and Jacob Abel. Herta and Siegel battling each other. Here comes Kyle Kirkwood flying to the front as Rossi and Erickson are locked into a tight battle. Still battling hard for last, it looks like. There's 4 cars back there. That's Graham, Lundgaard, Rasmussen, and Joseph Newgarden. Whoa, there's a car. There goes one. Car around. Car around and back into the wall. It's Colton Herta. Colton Herta goes around. And that'll be a caution. Caution is out for Colton Herta, who tried to pass Nolan Siegel, and he got loose underneath Nolan. Nolan saved it. Colton backed into the wall. That's the end of the day for the 26. Rear gearbox is destroyed. We have a caution on lap number 9 for Colton Herta, who is destroyed and will be out of this race. So Colton Herta will be towed back to the garage. Very unfortunate start to his season for him.
The key with Star was just my typical remedy, which is exercise, discipline, then food. So we kept them active. We really kept them very active.
So the Gamebridge Honda for Andretti Global will be last, and Colton Herta will be the first ever DNF in the Diecast Indycar League.
now. All right.
So we're going to be going back green on lap 11 of 15. Let's take a look at your field rundown right now. Graham Rahal is 18th and last. Christian Lundgaard is 17th. Christian Rasmussen 16th. Joseph Newgarden 15th. Connor Daly 14th. Marcus Ericsson 13th. Alexander Rossi 12th. Kyle Kirkwood 11th. Nolan Siegel 10th. Jacob Abel, the pole sitter, in 9th. 8th is Stingray Robb. 7th, Will Power. 6th, Alex Palou. 5th, Louis Foster. 4th, Pato O'Ward. Scott Dixon up to 3rd. Kiffin Simpson 2nd. And first place, Scott McLaughlin, coming all the way from the back to the front. Here we go. Lap 11 of 15. We're green. Good start for everyone. Good start, especially for Kiffin Simpson. Here he comes to the front. Simpson looking for the lead. Outside of McLaughlin. There's so much chaos going on throughout the pack as Kiffin Simpson, Scott McLaughlin, and it looks like that's Alex Palou to the inside. Three wide throughout the pack here through the streets of St. Petersburg. Kiffin Simpson in the lead for now. But the Penske and Ganassi cars are going to try and help him out as Pato O'Ward's going to fall back. 3 by 3 right now. Simpson, McLaughlin, and Palou. Pato O'Ward pushing Scott McLaughlin's line. 4 wide for the lead. Now it's Kiffin Simpson and Will Power side by side here on lap number 12. Will Power to the front, followed by Pato O'Ward. Now going down the backside of the course. A lot of momentum going on right now. It's going Will Power's way. Penske did not qualify great, but they do race great. They got the lead right now. O'Ward and Dixon. Here goes Pato O'Ward to the outside. O'Ward and Will Power side by side for the lead. Coming to lap 13. And here comes Scott Dixon to the outside of Will Power. Palou in 4th, McLaughlin 5th. And Louis Foster almost spun Kiffin Simpson for 6th. Here comes Jacob Abel, Kyle Kirkwood, and Stingray Robb. That's the battle for 8th. Connor Daly, Alexander Rossi side by side as well, as it's Pato O'Ward in the lead. Scott Dixon looking for 2nd. O'Ward out in front. Coming up to 2 laps to go. Here comes Stingray Rob making a late charge. Here he is. 2 to go. Pottle Award in the lead. Here's Scott Dixon. Here's Scott McLaughlin. 2 laps to go. The 5 and the 9 side by side for the lead. Now the 5 edges ahead. Will Power clears McLaughlin for 3rd. McLaughlin in the 4th. Pillow 5th. Stingray Rob 6th. Here comes Kyle Kirkwood making a run at this late. He'll go for 7th. Alexander Rossi coming up there as well. And here's Marcus Erickson making a late charge. 2 laps to go. Looking for the white flag here. Oh, contact! Contact! The 2 rookies collide. Jacob Abel in the wall. Louis Foster in the wall. This could end the race. Jacob Abel around. Louis Foster around. Will the caution come out? If so, that'll end the race. Big damage for the 18 and the 45. Still no caution. But it could be Pottle Award. Who wins this race? Here comes Will Power to the outside. And Will Power to the front. Still no caution. Here they come. Will Power looking for the white flag. He's got it. And the caution is out. The caution comes out with Will Power in front. And Will Power is going to win the inaugural Diecast Indycar League race after the 2 rookies of Jacob Abel and Louis Foster crash with 2 laps to go. Yeah, there was nothing that they could do. Will Power will win this race behind the pace car. And that'll be Pottle Award coming home in 2nd. Scott McLaughlin 3rd. Scott Dixon 4th. Alex Pillow 5th. Kiffin Simpson 6th. Kyle Kirkwood 7th. Stingray Rob 8th. 9th for Alexander Rossi. And 10th from Marcus Erickson. That'll be your top 10.
We're very careful, but we don't want her to get hit by a car. She runs in the street.
So now the field is lined up single file. Will Power will come across in 1st place to take the win here at St. Pete. Behind the pace car, under the yellow flag. The yellow and the checkered will come out at the same time as he comes from 15th to win here at St. Pete in an all-Chevy podium. Will Power, the Verizon Chevy, comes across the line to win here at St. Pete. Pottle Award 2nd, Scott McLaughlin 3rd, then Scott Dixon in 4th, Alex Pillow and Kiffin Simpson 5th and 6th.
What about all this jumping and going all over the house? Is that
7th place is Kyle Kirkwood. Then Stingray Rob comes home in 8th.
and you're okay with it?
9th place for Alexander Rossi. Marcus Erickson rounds out your top 10.
But you did this before you did this. When you are
Nolan Siegel 11th. Christian Lundgaard 12th. Connor Daly 13th.
Whenever they go on
Graham Rahal in 14th. 15th for Joseph Newgarden. Really, the only Penske car that didn't come flying through the field today. And 16th, and dead last of the cars are running, was Christian Rasmussen. 17th for Louis Foster, Jacob Abel 18th, and Colton Herta 19th. Those were the 3 cars who all did not finish today's race here at St. Pete.
Shula took this rabbit mentality because she was jumping up in everywhere. This was one of the things that was creating her instability.
So the number 12, Verizon Chevy for Team Penske. We'll do burnouts here. Will Power, the first ever winner of the Diecast Indycar League Series. Here's a rundown of where everyone else finished and the 3 cars who DNF'd. Thank you for watching today's race at St. Petersburg. See y'all later. RV out. Peace. Congrats to Will Power and Team Penske.